put on a black cloak and I walk out. That's it. I just put on a cloak. And you know, it doesn't have to be black, but the dark colors are better, because it makes you less conspicuous. Imagine you have the abayas which are pastel green and pastel orange. I don't think it would go down well. Subhanallah. Instead of, you know, not being so conspicuous, we would make ourselves conspicuous. And for this reason, look at this. A woman telling you Islam has liberated me. My understanding, I am full of respect. People respect me. You know, you have a woman covered from the top to bottom. For example, I'm giving you an example. If she happens to break down with her vehicle on the street, a lot of Muslim men would stop with respect. My sister, please step aside, I help you. Wouldn't we? Yes, we would. There you are. Because this is a Muslim woman. I wouldn't like someone who's not a Muslim to stop and, you know, perhaps say something that is derogatory and do something. So that is the respect Islam gave her. And I don't know her shape, I don't know her size, I don't know the pimples on her face, and I know nothing about her. But I helped her because she's covered. The minute you expose yourself and you have, you know, your clothing that is exposing your whole body, people judge you immediately. Because if you are a little bit overweight, all the men will pass, look at you and carry on. Because, yeah, she's too fat to help change her tire. It's a fact. So I'm telling you a fact. And the minute you are drop dead gorgeous, they will put a nail to block your tire so that they can come and help. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. That's the youngsters of today. Look at what happens. So hasn't Islam given dignity? Hasn't Islam given respect? And people are saying Islam has crashed you, dropped the woman down. It's one of the biggest misconceptions about Islam is regarding the women. And those are the same women that are turning to Islam today. And I'm telling you statistics that you can find on the internet. Islam is the fastest growing religion in France, in Switzerland, in all these European countries and in America. Do you know which category of women? The ages between 30 and 40. And do you know which qualification? Those who are holding university degrees and beyond. Why? They are fed up of the life, partying every day. You know, going with your friends, Friday night, mashallah, partying exactly with everyone, Saturday night, you know, we're having a party. Is that what life is all about? Partying the whole day, the whole night? On the weekend, we live the whole week in order to party? Is that what we have been reduced to? Until we die, we are partying? Or until we cannot dance anymore because of arthritis on our knees? Allah protect us. That's what life has been reduced to for them. So when they realize that, look, I am drinking, I am on drugs, I am on this, I am on that. Sorry, not me, I mean them. When they realize that I am doing this and doing that, what happens is they turn to Allah because they are searching for something. They are searching for contentment, searching for the bigger picture. And you have Muslims who are going away. So Allah says, وَإِن تَتَوَلَّوْا يَسْتَبْدِلْ قَوْمًا غَيْرَكُمْ. Allah says, oh man, if you turn away, don't think we are in need of you. Allahul Ghani wa antumul fuqara. Allah is independent of you. If you go, we will replace you with others. They won't be like you. They will worship us willingly. Willingly. You know, we have in Egypt, for example, there are some mashayikh who try and spread the message and so on. And there were a lot of people who appear on television soaps, and a lot of people a lot of the women who were within the movies and the industry of television in Egypt. And at one go, 30 of them turned to hijab. One go. This was a few years ago. I don't know if you remember or you recall that. And they transformed their lives. One go. When I say one go, I mean look at how Allah guides. When He wants, He gives it. So there are people who are turning to deen. Why do we feel that we can still, you know, continue in our ways? And remember, to follow the deen is simple. It is simple. It requires a little bit of willpower, and it requires, you know, the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the realization that this world is actually not all the glamorous things that going around, you know, the glitter and everything around. That's not what it's all about. There is more to it than that. And so they come and they say, well, in Islam, you know, a woman has to cover from head to toe. Do you know that a woman must cover? We say she must cover with respect. No one has said you cover from head to toe. Do you know? We are saying a woman must cover properly, in a dignified manner, covering whatever she is meant to be covering. A lot of the ulama have permitted, if you are not, you know, made up and so on, to have the face and the hands showing. Some of the scholars say even that should be closed because it can be a point of fitna. But let us start with the lower before we get to the higher. Let us start with the lower. We say that even if your face is showing, your hands